But when it comes to currency swaps, can you tell me what would be the practical use of this? Like, Cecilia, perhaps I know you try to relate it much with the practical world. So, what could be the use of currency swap?
You probably exchanging payments, future payments that are in different currencies.
Yeah, but the objective could be, say, for example, the one corporate in Europe will like to,
Needs
yeah, they might be a US firm, but they are based in Europe. They will like to borrow in euro, but eventually they have to convert their like everything they make profit or losses, they have to convert back to dollars to make their financials. So yeah, it helps you. This interest rate swap helps you only hedging your interest rate risk. But this currency swap, the objective of this is to hedge interest rate
risk.
and FX rate risk. If you want to hedge both, this is something a good instrument to use. So currency swap exchange, and in addition to normal plain vanilla interest rate swap, this is an exception. The both principal at inception and at maturity, there is an exchange of principal, which doesn't happen in the plain vanilla interest rate swap. So interest rate payment with a payment in different currencies. The valuation and application of currency swap is similar to interest rate swap. But yeah, this is a different, that at inception, the parties actually lend that amount, and at maturity, they both parties actually pay whatever amount they had lent at inception. Since the principal is in a currency swap that are not same currency, they are exchanged at inception of the currency swap. So they have a equal value using the spot exchange rate. Like, let's look at this example. Suppose we have two companies A and B that enter into a fix for fix currency swap with a periodic annually payment. So in this one, you are given that this swap is for 3 years and there are annual payments. So how it would work is, let's see, company A pays 6% in pounds. So this is for company A. Say we are standing here, P equal to 0, 1, 2. Let me just rub this up. And 3. So what is happening? A is paying 6% in pounds to company B and receive 5% in dollars. So they are paying 6% in sterling. Okay. So 6% sterling payment, and they are receiving how much? 5% dollar payment. So can you tell me from this information, can you tell me what amount, what currency they have borrowed and what currency they have lent? Come on, like observe and tell me. They are paying 6% in sterling, what they would have borrowed, and they are receiving 5% in dollars, what currency they would have lent.
Well,
Casual,
they've
yeah,
borrowed, they've borrowed, and then they've lent in dollars.
yeah. Everyone agrees. Like they have borrowed sterling. That's why they are paying 6% sterling, and they have lent dollars. That's why they are receiving 5% on their dollar amount. So how much company, and the A pays a principal amount to B of the dollar 175 million. So it says that company A pays principal amount to B of dollar 175 million. So at this point, as we were discussing, because they are receiving 5% in dollars. Why they are receiving? Because they have lent. So this dollar payment is A to B. A has lent to B dollar 175 millions, and B pays dollar. B has paid to A dollar. Sorry, my bad. It's sterling 100 million. Sterling 100 million. That's they have actually. A has sorry, I arrow I I pointed out arrow differently. Let me write in A context. A has received. B has paid to A sterling 100 million. That's why they are pay on this 100 million. They are paying 6%, 6%, 6%, and they have lent to B 175. They will receive 5% on this, the 175 million dollars. Assume yield curve is in US and Great Britain is 2% and 4% respectively. So in US it is 2% and in Britain it's 4%. And the current spot rate is this much, one sterling equal to dollar 1.5 value cross currency swap to company A. Is the structure clear how we do this calculation? I'll just explain you in next few minutes. But is the structure clear how the interest rate swap is created cross currency? Company A is paying dollar 175 million to dollar B, and they are receiving 5%. We just write coupons beside these amount. It would be easy for you to relate. Some issue with my mouse today. Yeah. So $175, they will receive 5% on these $175, and they will pay A will pay 6% on the 100 million that they have borrowed. Is the structure clear largely, or any doubt with the structure? Then we can touch upon this topic, this calculation. We want to calculate value of a cross currency swap from the company A's point of view. A is paying dollars and receive they have paid 175 million dollars and they are receiving coupon 5%. So we have to calculate what would be value, okay, of these interest rate swap, cross currency interest rate swap. Is the structure clear? Shall I go ahead with calculations? Any doubt with this? Get it clarified right away, because this is something which is fundamental. We are not going to do much. We will just project cash flows. What we will do, we will just calculate 5% of 175, discount it from these timeline 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, net it off. I mean, the rest of the calculations are easier. Of course, you have to be careful with the component. Now tell me, okay, it's an annual payment. Like you noticed here, the payments are annually, so no need to divide it by two. Directly, what we will do, we will first uh, calculate what is the 5% of 175 million. You have to receive 175 5% of 175 million, because you have lent dollar B to company B. You have lent $175. You are expected to receive 5%. What is 5% of 175 million? Can anyone quickly calculate? 5% into 175. So it is coming around 8.75. So 5% of this 175 million. It would be same for 1, 2, and in third year, be very careful. Along with 5%, you are expected to receive this 175 million back. So 175 in third year, this particular number here, it is 175 plus 8.75. That will come around 183.75. And we were told that the interest rate for USD is fixed. So you will discount all these year 1, year 2, and year 3 cash flow at 2%, 2% from second year and 2% from third year. You will add these up, discounted values, you will get $190 million dollars approximately. Now let's come to this leg of pound. So A is paying 6%. So 6% on the this leg it was 100 million. So it's quite straightforward. 6 million, 6 million, and along with 6 million, you are expected to pay 100 million back to B. So like for now, just forget receive and pay. We will anyways attach minus sign because we will pay this amount back to B. So we will attach the sign. So 6 discounted at 4%, 6 discounted at 4% from year 2, 106 for discounted at year 3 at 4%. And what will you do? You will add these up. But very careful, this number that you calculated is in pounds. What you need to convert this number 105.5 pounds to dollars. So you are given 1 pound is equal to $1.5. So for 105 million, you will just you are given this equation $1.5. So I will multiply this number on both sides. So what I will get 105.55 million pounds would be equal to 1.5 into $105.55. I just multiplied this 105 on both sides to this equation. So whatever is number 1.5 times this would be in dollars, which A will pay to B at maturity. So you will like of course you at this point you will receive this $190, $190 million, and you will pay this much dollars. And the net of this would be value of your currency swap. Is the idea clear to everyone? If not, please do short. I think it's simple. You just need to create this structure and just be careful. In question, from whose point of view you are asked to calculate the value of swap. So in this question, you were asked to calculate value of the currency swap to company A. Like you accordingly have to check if it is from B, it would be just a flip of the side like that. That's what you have to do. Is this clear? Any doubts with the currency swap valuation? Yes, no, in general, or let's talk like yeah, like how any other topic like you want to talk, like you want to take a break or like let tell me like is the understanding clear? I know like valuing these two, vanilla and currency swap is a bit calculations are also easy. If you solve 3 problems, you will be thorough. There is absolutely nothing that technical. It's just creating this table, doing these calculations properly. Just be careful with numbers and exponents. And yeah, I mean, you can store this calculation in your calci. There is a button called as a STO. If you hit this button, say for example, you calculated this number. If you hit STO and then press 1, this number that you calculated will get stored in first memory slot. And once you calculate, say for example, I'm storing this in 1 and I'm storing second year calculation in second slot and I'm storing third year calculation in third slot. Now I have 3 calculations. I want to add these. So there is would be a button on your BA2 plus calculator. You have to hit recall 1 plus recall 2 plus recall 3. That will give you this 190.15. And I highly encourage you to do spend say 15-20 minutes. It would be super easy, but do this. Just make yourself familiar and comfortable with these calculations so that you are quicker in the exam if something is asked. Okay, shall we move ahead? Yes, no, at least someone confirm. Are you guys awake or
Yes,
slept?
yes.
Cool, thank you.